Well, John McConnell here with me now, and a local trainer to Bellewstown, and it's such a community place without a doubt. Just tell us about your history of training here. Did you grow up in this area, or how does it work for you?
No, I grew up in Kildare, but I was going racing in Bellewstown since I was about 7 or 8 with people at home. Used to go racing. I used to love it then because it has a real festival atmosphere, and it had a special atmosphere even back then. You know, that was back in probably the late 80s. I started training about 7 or 8 years ago, and I had my first ever winner in Bellewstown, a mare called Grand Lily at 33-1.
Did you back her?
No, I had backed her the previous 2 times, and she didn't win. So she won that day, and I've had a good bit of success since. Now I moved to within about 2 kilometres of Bellewstown about 2.5 years ago, and so it's really my local track now, and it's one we always target with runners. So hopefully this year we'll do the same.
It sounds to me like here we're focusing on the history of it, but at the same time, you speak to anybody, the management involved, and they're keen to keep bringing this course forward, to keep making it really work.
Yeah, well, only this week I've been saying to people who've been asking me about my runners, it's getting harder and harder to win in Bellewstown. The standard is rising all the time of racing, the quality of it. So they're doing a really good job in that aspect of it, and I mean the social aspect is flying. You know, everybody looks forward to Bellewstown. It's one of the, apart from the top festivals like Galway, it's one of the eagerly awaited ones. So I'm really looking forward to this year again.
And that's one of the things John actually seems to get in the book. I've only had a sort of a flick through it, but the whole social side of things, the stories that go with Bellewstown are as important and very much hand in hand with the racing.
Yeah, you can see that. I mean, there's a lot of history attached to the place, and I'm sure there's loads of stories from all the local trainers. I mean, there's a lot of trainers around, like Peter Casey and Tom McCourt and myself, and you know, I'm sure there's plenty of history attached to the place. But it's just the atmosphere is special in Bellewstown. It's different to other tracks. You know, even the setting. I mean, you wouldn't get a more beautiful setting with the view you have from the top of the hill. So it's really something to behold when it's, you know, the crowd's there. And I mean, I'm literally 3 minutes away, so we really enjoy it. You know.
Listen, we wish you plenty more luck and plenty more winners there.
Thanks a million. Thank you.